Prince was attempting to find a hitman. We didn't want him to do that before we could intercept him. And so we decided to play the role of the hitman.
The informant would orchestrate the hit on Andrews, then arrange a meeting between the fake hitman and Don Prince, where they could complete the payoff and plan the other murders.
Just on this. That's right. We have a plan.
Agents from SLED and the FBI prepared for the sting. Bill Prince was just as dangerous inside the prison walls as he had been outside, as long as Don Prince was out there willing to do anything to help his brother.
Bill Prince and his brother Don Prince.
Investigators needed to stop the two by securing clear evidence of a murder conspiracy. According to SLED agent Billy Chastain,
Turned it into his brother, Bill Prince.
Bill and Don Prince were not only brothers, they were true partners in crime. But we needed to build the case not only against Bill Prince, but against his brother, who was not incarcerated and had never been incarcerated for any serious crime before. And we felt like we had to tie the two in a conspiracy to make it work.
the informant met with Prince and told him he had found a man for the job.
He said that the hitman was a member of a motorcycle gang and that for $5,000 the hitman would kill Peachy Andrews, and Bill Prince took him up on the offer.
The informant said he only needed to know where Andrews lived.
Bill actually drew a map for the informant. We then had that map mailed to us by the informant. When we checked it, it was real.
The map led agents directly to Fred Andrews' house. More circumstantial evidence of the brothers' conspiracy.
Mr. Andrews, FBI.
The agents met with Andrews and told him about the hit ordered against him.
No, sir. We don't have time for that.
They offered Andrews protection
Please send me back.
and requested his help with the sting operation.
We needed something that would spur a conversation between the informant and Bill Prince, and we decided that the way to do that would be to tell Bill that the hit had taken place.
Andrews agreed to help provide proof he had been killed. Agents staged a photograph of Andrews as the apparent victim of an execution. They would get the photo to Bill Prince with the story that the hitman took it after the murder. Then Andrews would go into hiding, further supporting the story of his death. At the prison infirmary, agents gave the photo to their informant. They also wired him for his meeting with Prince. They wanted to get Prince on tape, making arrangements to pay the hitman through his brother. So far, they had very little incriminating Don Prince.
We had to prove to Bill that the murder had indeed taken place so he can pass that along to his brother, who was really the hidden man in this whole deal, because he was slick and he always worked under the table.
The informant met with Bill in the prison yard, handing off the staged murder photo. But there was a problem. Prince said he did not believe it was Peachy Andrews in the photo, claiming his beard looked different.
Yeah, with that. That's what that looks like.
One more complication in a frustrating case. South Carolina investigators faked the contract killing of government witness Fred Peachy Andrews, trying to catch brothers Bill and Don Prince in the first of 5 murder-for-hire plots.
Wasn't enough.
A prison informant showed Bill Prince the picture of the hit, but reported to agents that Prince did not believe it was Andrews in the photo. Special Agent Rob Weisenhofer had to convince Prince and get it on tape.
Bill Prince had asked several questions. One, what type of ring was Peachy Andrews wearing, and what did the tags on his car say?
Let's do it again.
Agents gave the informant the details he needed and sent him back to meet with Prince. The informant told Prince he just spoke with the hitman by telephone. He gave him the information requested about the ring and the license plate.
Ring drives a blue Oldsmobile, license plate NEB 531.
Prince was still skeptical. He told the informant he needed more to be convinced.
Another day in paradise. What's more proof?
I had to talk to you with me.
Frustrated, Special Agent Joe Youngener decided to add one more ruse to the investigation and planted a rumor that might help.
Joe Youngener over in Florence mentioned to a newspaper reporter there that he should check the police impound lot in Florence County. When the reporter went by the impound lot, he noticed Peachy Andrews' car was there. Mr. Andrews is sort of a local character, and that car was well known around Florence. So when the reporter saw that car, he put two and two together and realized that that Peachy Andrews, who had been an important witness in the Bill Prince trial, was missing.
Conducting interviews, the reporter learned Fred Andrews had not been seen for over a week, and people were beginning to talk that something had happened to him. What he did not know was that Andrews was holed up in an FBI safe house. On December 14th, 1995, the reporter published a story about Andrews' disappearance. When Don Prince read the column, he brought it to his brother Bill.
They were huddled together in the meeting room, and it was apparent they didn't want anyone else to hear what was going on.
Pay him today.
It looked like Bill Prince was finally convinced that Andrews had been murdered.
Best way. Thank you. See you later.
Now he would set up the payoff through the prison informant in a conversation taped by the FBI.